Good morning. We're going to be talking about slope. This is day 1. So 3.2 slope, I can calculate the slope of a given line given a table, a graph, and ordered pairs. Today we're going to mainly be talking about or describing the 4 different types of slope and then also finding it from a table. So slope is going to be the ratio of a line's vertical change to its horizontal change. All this means is it's going to be a fraction. It's going to be a number or the rise over the run. It's going to also be the rate of change. The rate of change and slope are going to be or mean the same thing. Excuse me. It's going to always be written as a fraction, no mixed numbers, and it's going to be in simplest improper form. So you want to leave it as an improper fraction, not a mixed number. It can also be a whole number. So a whole number like 12 can be written as 12 over 1. Or whole number 3 can be written as 3 over 1. That's your fraction as a whole number. Okay, here we have just an example. Our rise here is 2, so we're going to put 2 here. It's going to go on top. Our run is 24, so 24 goes on bottom. In simplest improper form, simplest, this is going to be need to be simplified, so it's going to be 1 over 12. The rise, think about how much you go up or down. It's going to be the vertical change. So if you're thinking about basketball, a basketball player's vertical is how high he can jump. So the vertical is up or down between 2 points, and then the run is going to be the horizontal change. So horizon is what you look out, and it's where the earth meets the sky. That's the horizon, and that's going to be this way. And vertical is up and down. I should probably do this. Oh, well. Up and down. Vertical, horizontal. All right, just here quickly, I have a line here, and I want to find the rise over the run. That just means I'm going to figure out the run, or the rise is going to go on top, so how much I go up. So 1, 2, 3, so 3 is going to be on top, and it's going to be over 1, 2. If I go up, it's going to be a positive number. If I go to the right, it's going to be positive. Now if I start at this point and go down 1, 2, 3, it's going to be a negative 3. And right away you might think, oh, that's a different slope. That's the wrong slope. Well, just wait. If I go down 3 and then to the left, so if I go left, it's a negative 2. This is not simplified. I need to simplify it down. And if I have 2 negative numbers, it becomes a positive. So this is still the same thing as up here. Okay, remember you have to rise before you can run. So here we have find the slope of the treadmill. Our rise right here is the up and down. That's going to be the 10 inches, and the 10 is going to go on top. Then we have the run, or the horizontal, and that's 48, and that's going to go on bottom. And we're going to divide both the top and bottom by the same number. And so we're going to divide them to simplify them. So divide both by 2, and it becomes 5 over 24. Okay, here, next one, we actually have to draw this one out. Rise is 6, so this would be up and down 6. And then the horizontal change of 100, so we have horizontal change is going to be 100. And we're going to put the rise over the run, and again, simplify it down. All right, Mr. Slope Man, we have this man that will help us remember. So if our line goes up and to the right, any form of it, even if it's a little not as steep, maybe it's like this, it's still going to be a positive, it's going to be a positive slope. here. Now, if it goes down and to the right, even if it's not this steep, again, maybe it's kind of like this, just slightly down this way, but it's a straight line, not like mine, but straight line. It's going to be a negative slope. Okay, there's 4 types of slopes: positive, negative, and then there's going to be an undefined slope, and that's where we get the nose. The nose and the U below it looks like a U, so that is your undefined slope. And then our mouth is going to be a 0 slope. So we have 0, undefined, positive, and negative. So we can remember that 0 is a straight horizontal line, straight side to side. Now, what if it's kind of like this, but it kind of looks like this? No, this would be a positive slope. This line has to go straight horizontal. Okay. So undefined is going to be vertical. A 0 slope is going to be horizontal. Left to right. If it goes positive, it goes up and to the right, it's positive. Down and to the left, it goes negative. All right, your assignment is going to be to create your name using only straight lines. So I'm going to switch here real quick to my example. Okay, on here, you need to create your name writing using only straight lines. So straight up and down, straight diagonal, or straight horizontal. They all have to be straight lines, no curves. So like C, I had to create my C like this. The rest of my letters were pretty easy. And then I'm going to create a legend here, positive slopes. So anything that has a positive slope, I'm going to highlight, green. So green. These 3 lines have a positive slope. Okay, negative slope is going to be blue. I only have 1 negative that goes down this way. If I had a line, just because this is negative, what about this? It's not as steep, but it's still negative. I'm saying my pencil, sorry. Now, undefined is going to be straight up and down. Has to be very straight up and down. If this was even a diagonal, even a little bit, say like this, that would be then a positive slope, not undefined. Even if it was slightly like this, then that is still a positive slope. Has to be on a line straight up and down. And then my 0 slopes are going to be any horizontal line. So here I have one, here. Okay, that is your assignment for today, and then for this day 1, and then for tomorrow we're going to go and find the slope in pen of all of your diagonal lines. So I'm going to go to this point to this point, and when drawing you should make sure to start at a point and end at a point. It'll make it easier for your slope. So how many do I go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my rise is 5, and my run is 1, 2. So it's 5 over 2. I would like you to write this 5 over 2 in pen. If I could simplify that down, I would. Okay, I'm going to find the slope of this line now. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then over 1, 2. So this again is 5 over 2 for this line. Now if I went from this point and went up 5 and over 2, that point would lie on the same line. If this line went on and on and on and on and on forever and ever, I could go up 5 and over 2, up 5 and over 2, and each one of those points would lie on this line here. This invisible line up here that would continue going up here. Okay, that is your job.